It's been so long since we have seen you guys. We just missed you so much. So we're back, and we are here with Joan. She is one of our DIY Decor Box subscribers, one of our DIY darlings.
Yes. And one of our dear friends.
And one of our friends.
All about the D's today.
Yeah. So as Andrew said in the last live, her husband actually married Andrew and I. And we think that Joan is a great option to tell you all her thoughts about the crafty kit for the DIY Decor Box. We know she's going to be honest with us. So
yeah, we talked about that in the last live, that we didn't want them to think that we paid you to come and say nice things.
I got no pay.
Only hugs.
Only hugs. Did get hugs.
Can we see everybody? Oh yeah. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's going to be as honest as the day is long. I know that she will be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And has no bias.
That's right. So when you all hop in, say hello, make sure that you share, celebrate, sprinkle, all those things, and comment away, ask questions. If there's something that you are curious about, please ask it, because this is a great opportunity. If you're thinking about subscribing, listen, this is the perfect person to talk to, because how long have you been a subscriber?
Since just a few months after you started.
Oh wow.
Okay. So she's been a subscriber.
Remember what your first one was?
It was the turkey.
The turkey. Yeah, so she's
I love my turkey.
been there a while.
For quite some time. Yes, absolutely.
So she's literally seen the growth since we started,
That's right.
basically.
And she got an old-fashioned pink box.
Yes.
The very first one, she got that box. And so the turkey was, I think, our third. It was either the second or the third box.
It wasn't the second, or was it? Because we started with the picture, then maybe it was the turkey, because the bell was later, wasn't it?
I think it was the third box, because the picture was August. So then I think September was the bell.
Okay.
I didn't do the bell.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so it was the turkey.
Okay.
All right. So we went live just a few minutes ago, and we kind of told our story with y'all. So it's just been all about the talk today.
Yeah.
And we
I feel
shared.
like I'm on one of those talk shows.
Yeah, it's like we should have
Like
microphones.
Except it's
right?
not The View.
We're like on a podcast or something. Mom's even got her coffee. She's got Team Intentionally Polished, so that's from my Color Street
I forget where I'm pointing.
days. Speaking of,
This is like my favorite cup here, and I keep wanting to take it home, but I haven't succeeded yet.
No.
Yet.
It's a good
Being
cup.
operative. I had to go steal it from Griffin.
Yeah, she went and stole it from Griffin.
Because he had just filled it up with water. I said, you can't have that.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's see who we've got watching. Not very many are hopping on to say, hey, y'all get on here and say, hey. All the comments help y'all. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you were able to make this one. Make sure you go back and watch the replay on the other one. Hey, Jane. And then we've got Patty or Trisha, one of them or both of them here. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you.
Y'all celebrate this out. Sprinkle it so other people will jump on.
Yes. Hi, Sharon. All right, so let's go on and get into it. So we've sort of already introduced Joan, but we're going to let her introduce herself and tell you all who she is and just a little bit about her, about your stage of life, all of that.
Okay. My name is Joan. I'm a wife to Wesley, who's a pastor, like you've heard, I guess. I have two sons who are adults and not married yet, but
A very successful entrepreneur son.
yes,
Mhm.
yes, and a missions-oriented son.
Yes.
He's right now in Panama.
Oh, wow.
Central America.
Okay.
He's on mission. So we've lived here for like 20-something years, 24 years. I've known these gals about that long.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to teach Kayla in Sunday school.
Because we babysit your
Child.
boys.
Yes, I'm
Matthew
sure you had a
was-
challenge. Yeah.
Love their heart.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember those days,
Yes.
babysitting those boys.
Right.
Yes.
I work at Kroger, and also my son, one of his businesses is a celebration sign company. So the happy birthday or congrats, I work together with him on that.
Yeah.
For a little side gig.
So is that Michael or Matthew?
Matthew.
Okay, that does that.
Matthew is the entrepreneur. I mean, he has literally been an entrepreneur since he was how old? 14
14.
years old.
He's got his own landscaping business that is very successful.
Very successful.
He does
Construction.
snow removal as well.
Mhm.
What else does he do?
He
Rental properties?
rental properties. He's got 6 maybe houses
my
that
word.
he rents out. Loves that rental income.
I bet.
And he's training. He has been and is a fireman now.
What? Really?
Yes.
Where at?
He's trying to get full time somewhere, but he's part time in Versailles.
Well,
so he
I'll
has
be.
set up all of his businesses to run self-sufficiently, essentially.
Sort of. Yeah.
That's another story.
I mean,
Well-
he has to keep his hands on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But like, if he's able to be a firefighter,
Well, they work often 24 hours on, 48 hours off.
Yeah.
So then
Right.
and in their downtime,
Yeah.
do stuff.
Well, that's
good for
really
him.
awesome.
Good for him.
Really awesome.
All right. Well, let's see here. So, first question. We already said, can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself? What drew you to crafting or decorating?
I've always loved to craft. My degree in college was interior design,
Oh,
and
I
then I
don't think I knew
did
that.
you not know that?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
And then I kind of departed for that for many years, but I still have always loved to be creative. And I used to craft a lot when I was young and before children. And I always kind of needed someone to show me how, because I didn't know how to do a lot of things. So I had a friend that did classes back before I married. But life happens. And
Yes.
I realized that I was doing nothing at all for myself. Nothing. I
Yeah.
was working, cooking supper, cleaning up, going to bed, doing it again. And so this is why I got an interest in this DIY
Decor.
I'm still not used to it.
yeah.
I'm
You're
not-
gonna learn too.
Yes, with that, and I just needed to do something for myself, and my husband was on board 100%. And I knew I could trust these ladies, and you can trust these ladies
Aw,
completely
thank you.
because I've known them so many years.
Yes.
So those 2 things, I guess, I needed to do something for me.
Joan has literally watched us grow into the people that we are, pretty much,
We've
especially
gone
this
through-
one.
Gone through the mountains and valleys
We
together.
have been through some stuff.
Yes, and
They were the pastors at our church that we attended for a pretty long time, and I still consider them my pastors, and I'm putting her in that because the husband doesn't function without the wife. So.
not very well anyway.
That's right. That's right.
It takes both in ministry for sure.
So, how has this is not a question on here, so I'm gonna
Just go
fly
for
by
it.
the seat of my
Yes.
pants.
I totally did chat GPT.
How has the Crafty Kit helped you by having something for yourself? What has that meant to you?
Well, it's a sense of accomplishment when you make a craft and it looks really great in your house and it looks like it came from a store. And you're like, I made that.
Yeah.
Or you give one to a friend and they're like, oh, this is so cute. Where'd you get it? And I can tell them. So that's really fun. And then just a sense of self-accomplishment. Yeah, that's the main thing, I guess.
Okay.
And then,
Do you find it to be therapeutic when you're crafting?
oh, yes.
Yes.
Just kind
It's
of
just kind of
Yes.
soothing
release
and
your
just kinda-
mind.
Yes.
Does it fill your cup a little
it
bit?
does. Yes. Now, I'm not as fast as this one.
Nobody is.
So, well, I'm sure some of you are.
Yeah, I'm sure there are some.
Yes, but I'm not. So I kind of watch it, and life happens on the nights of the lives,
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
class. And so I usually watch part of it as I'm going in the car somewhere
Yeah.
or doing something, and then I come back on the weekends usually and
Right.
craft.
Do you find that are you caught up or?
No, I'm
Okay.
just one behind though.
Oh, well, that's
I'm
great.
gonna do the tissue box cover this weekend.
That's great.
I got my paint. I got everything ready.
Well, that tickles me.
Well,
That
good.
tickles me.
Good.
Because I've often wondered, because it doesn't work out for everybody to join during the live. You don't always know, where everybody is at in their journey, and so that makes me happy.
Yeah. I got behind when I injured my thumb. I was
Oh.
behind like 3 kids, but I got caught up.
Yeah. And I know one of them, Michael, helped you, wasn't it?
2 of them.
2 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
My creative missionary son
Yes.
has gotten involved. He loved the gumball machine.
Yeah.
Very much into that, and the scripture holder, the signpost
Oh yes.
with the scripture
yes.
holder, and once your grown son wants to be involved with you with something, you're like, okay,
yes.
we'll do that color. That's fine.
And that's what I think is so cool about this kit is you can sit down and do it with somebody else, or you can have 2 or 3 of you subscribe that live in the same area and get together and work on them at the same time.
So why do you think it has intrigued Michael? Why is he interested in doing some of them with you?
Yes, if it's not too girly, he'll do it. He loves 3D printing. He loves engineering kind of stuff like that. And then, the gumball machine had working parts.
Working mechanism.
Yes, and the
That
signpost, he wanted it to look like a lamp post outside. So we had to research what old fashioned lamp posts look like. So yeah.
And he was
makes
the
my
same
heart
way with
happy.
the gumball machine. He wanted it to look like an authentic.
Yes, and it does.
And it does.
It
You
does.
sent us the picture.
And it was his idea to put a coin
Right, yes.
in the little hole
With the
there.
slot.
Yes. I just think that's so cool, and I
do
think
too.
that just shows that many people can enjoy this kit, and it's providing her not just with something for herself, but a connection point with her son as well. And so maybe you can find a connection point with someone in your life as well that just provides. I mean, I think that you wouldn't trade those moments with him,
Yeah.
whether you have to give up on the look of it
absolutely.
or not. Like,
yes, I was going to do something different on both of them.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's okay.
Yeah.
right.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
And he's very creative. He's an artist too.
Yeah.
So that comes naturally.
Yeah.
And he loves history. So anything that looks old fashioned or something,
Yeah.
he loves that.
That's so cool.
I
So
agree.
cool.
I think that's awesome. So, what's
that's a
been
good
your
question.
favorite project so far?
Oh, that's a hard question. That's
I
a hard
know.
question. I think if I had to pick just one, it would be the scripture holder.
Okay.
But I love all the seasonal things.
Mhm.
Although I've given some as gifts, the ornaments and the last year's
The
gingerbread man.
yes, and the gingerbread tree, and they love them. And I love the seasonal things. But like even just the candlestick holders.
Yes.
That's so simple.
Yeah.
But you can use that all year.
Yes.
It's been on my mantle. It's been on tables.
You can move them
Right.
around.
They're so versatile.
Right.
Yes.
So I guess that would.
I agree. I always come back to the candlesticks because they are so versatile, and you can use them, all year round. It doesn't matter what season you're in, and they're just cute.
Mhm.
They're just
Yes,
staying
they're
cute.
darling.
I think my favorite so far is the jewelry box.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I'm holding that back for a daughter-in-law one day.
Oh, I love that.
Great idea.
We don't have a prospect yet, but
There will
we
come
have,
one.
we have hope.
We have hope. We will pray about that.
Yes, every day.
One will come.
Yes.
So then you've used the candlesticks in multiple places in your home. Is there a specific spot that you've liked the best?
The mantle usually.
The mantle.
Because that's where we live in the living room.
Yes.
We don't have a formal living room. It's just one living
Right.
room. So the TV's above the mantle with
Mhm.
enough space for me to decorate. So
Yeah.
it's all fall right now. And
Yes.
And you get to look at it. You get
Yes.
to look at it all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I put a lot in the entry hall too, but then you're passing through there.
Yeah.
Right.
So my favorite spot is the mantle.
Yeah. My mantle is my favorite thing to decorate in my house.
Yeah.
That and my foyer.
Yeah.
My entry table.
Right.
Let's see here. So, This one doesn't make sense to me, this question. Each month we include something new, like custom
Yeah.
3D printed pieces.
Well, that, like I said, ChatGPT came up
Right,
with this,
so let's skip
you
that
can
one.
skip that one.
Okay.
All right, what's it like crafting along with the live class and being a part of the Darling Circle?
I really enjoy it. You know, I don't know the other people that I see that come. I know a few that
Yeah.
come here, but most of them I don't know. But they ask questions that I wouldn't have thought of.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I do need to know that.
Yes.
So being a part of that community is more than just a fuzzy feeling. It's helpful.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very helpful.
Well, and I love that the community can be more than just crafting. It can be, hey, y'all, I'm going through a really hard time and I need
Right.
prayer.
Yes.
Would you all pray for me? I mean, it truly can be an intimate group
Right.
that you share your feelings with.
That gives me an idea. We should do like a prayer, like a prayer list.
Request.
Yes, like a prayer
Well,
list.
and it's
type
funny
thing.
that you say that, Miss Chris, because on my way here, for some reason, I don't know why my brain goes where it goes, but for some reason it went to the verses of the day that Trisha does. And I was thinking, I am so grateful that she does that every day. And I hope that really fills her cup.
Mhm.
That's where my thoughts went. But then I thought about Dina. I'll just tell you my whole process. Dina's Designs, is that what she's called? Designs by Dina.
Designs by Dina, yeah.
So she's another creator whom we love. She's just precious. Dina and Kenny, I don't know how many of you know her, but she's amazing. And she does a reading plan that she posts, and I think she posts Bible verses too. And so anyway, then I was thinking about the DIY Decor Box prayer cards that we're doing. And I thought, we ought to do something about prayer on the page, whether it's every day or once a week, but maybe write out a prayer from a verse
Mhm.
that they can pray throughout the week. And so that would be good to put in the group too.
Absolutely.
So you're both thinking the same. It must
So
be,
it must be-
the thing.
Just brainstorming right here with
Right?
y'all.
Yeah.
You're on camera. I'm like,
Well, and then you get a trip through my little warped brain
Yeah.
up here.
That's right. So do you typically craft along, don't you?
Yes.
If you can, with me?
yes. Along with you.
Yes.
Yes. I start with you.
Uh-huh.
I don't finish with you.
Yes.
Or I just have to do it.
What
completely
somebody,
on replay.
Teresa said, Kayla left her in the dust. It took her 2 more days to get finished or something like that.
Yeah, and like often you're having to use super glue because you need it to be fast.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'll use the E6000 and give it a couple of days.
Exactly.
So sometimes it's purposeful
Right.
more than schedule
Yes.
or just being slow.
Exactly.
So that I want to make this stronger. So
Yes.
I'll just
Right.
take longer.
Yes, Jerry, you should do that. That's a great idea. Verse of the month for her t-shirts.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. We'll just charge you a small fee for that inspiration.
Same fee I'm getting.
Shoot.
Okay. So for those who are watching who might be on the fence, what would you tell them about being part of the DIY Decor Box family?
If you can do it, it is worth it. Yes, we don't have a lot of extra money. We do not. My husband's pastor. He drives a school bus. We both have 2 jobs.
Yeah.
But if you can, it is worth it. The value for what you're getting. I was telling somebody at work about it today, and she was like, "Oh, that's definitely worth it." And she didn't even see anything.
Yeah.
She was just hearing about it. But we just make it work.
Yeah.
My husband he likes Sirius radio, and that costs money, and he feels bad about it. I'm like, no, that's your thing.
That's your thing.
This is my thing, and we do most everything together. Hi, Griffin. So it is definitely worth it if you can make it work.
Well, and I think that's, something, I think you went outside, baby, that we've kind of talked about is we don't want anyone to subscribe if it's going to put you in a financial hardship.
Exactly.
But if it's something that's important to you, and you can make it work, you absolutely should. Because like Joan was saying, it is something she's doing for herself.
It is
And
good for my mental health.
it's good for
Yes.
your mental health. And sometimes we spend so much time worrying about everybody else and doing for everybody else. And us women are the worst. We are the worst at that.
Yes.
At not taking time for ourselves. I'm not actually bad at that. I'm actually pretty good at that. I'm just gonna be honest.
I suck at it.
I take a lot of time for myself, but
I'm better than I used to be.
a lot of women struggle with that very hard, and that is really, really important. You have to do those things that fill your cup up, and it's different for every one of us. For me, it's going by myself to a thrift store. Like, that fills my cup up, that recharges me. But it's different for everybody. And if, like Teresa's saying, it's therapy, if it's something that's good for you and something that fills your cup and recharges you, it's worth spending the money on.
And it's the gift that keeps on giving, because you enjoy it while you're doing it. You're proud of it when you finish it, but then it's in your home.
And you
So
get to
you
look at
see it and you remember those feelings and you get it again.
Yes.
Filled
That's a
up
very
again.
good point.
So it goes on and on.
That's a very good point.
Unlike that steak dinner,
Right.
that
It's
is
great,
gone.
Right.
And that's the way I look at it too. If I had to pay for this subscription, I would be like, okay, what can I do without? Don't go to Starbucks once a week or twice a week. You're gonna have
4 times a week, somebody said. 4 or 5 times a week pays for your subscription.
Right.
Per
don't.
month, I mean.
And at this day and age, you go to Wendy's, you spend $12 on a hamburger meal these days.
Right.
So. Oh, sorry, Lynn. Yeah, we had a miscommunication on our times. Kayla and I did, kind of, sort of. So we ended up having back-to-back lives. And so it was Kayla and I at 3:30, and now we've got Miss Joan here at 4:30, and she's sharing her perspective on the DIY decor kit. What was I saying? Oh, another thing that we were talking about earlier as well was another value that sometimes you don't think about in the cost of the decor kit, which is $50 a month, is that you also get free shipping with that. And so in essence, the kit is costing you around $40, because depending on the weight of that particular month's kits, it could be a $10 shipping fee. Easily. And in some states, it might even be more than that.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind too. I know $50, it's all in how you want to look at it. Some people think, oh, free shipping is great, $50 in free shipping, and they think that. But then, well, what if I said it's $40? Would you consider that you also have to pay for shipping? So it goes both ways as to which way's the most appealing to you, but I hadn't really thought about that. I just hear $50 for any random subscription, not ours, and I think, oh, I don't know. But then when I think, well, but I could pay $40, and then I still have to pay my shipping. So
It's about the same.
You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. So,
there were more on the back too.
okay, let's see if we have anything else.
Of course, a lot of them are going to be duplicates.
Right. Okay, has there been a project that surprised you? Maybe one you weren't sure about at first, but ended up loving?
The flower sign. I wasn't sure about that. I really didn't have a place to put it on the wall, so I made it a little different. But I ended up really loving it. And
Good.
I love the process of painting those little letters.
Yes.
They stood up enough that I didn't mess them up.
Yeah.
And
It was easy.
Turned out it was easy, and it was really cute.
Talk about that. Talk about Kayla's instruction and how that helps you. And do you find it complicated and hard?
Some are harder than others, yes, but not complicated.
Okay.
Not too much.
There was one that was complicated.
The Christmas ornament.
Yes.
but it was fun. I'm a complete Christmas freak. So
Yes, she is.
anything Christmas,
She
I'm okay with.
is.
I thought it was great. I thought
Yeah.
it was great. And the people I gave them to, I kept one and gave the others.
Yeah.
And they loved it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that one was hard.
Well, it was a lot of steps.
It was a lot of
It
steps.
was a lot of things, and there's some trial and error on some things.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it turned out so cute.
It was,
So
yeah.
stinking cute.
But
Well-
that's also part of Kayla's process too, in figuring out how to do things more simply. And so I think that was
Well,
a learning
and
point
I
for
said
you.
just the other day, we were talking about it, and if I were to do those again, I'd do them differently.
Yes.
You know, and that also comes with learning the 3D printing, and being more confident in the 3D printing, where I would use a lot of other things than like wood and chipboard and things like that. So I would have to print less, where now I just print it all,
Yeah.
you know, and so I'm getting more confident with it.
Well, that was only like your fourth
Yeah.
Yeah.
one
Yes.
in this process.
Exactly
So you
right.
were learning about all of this too.
But they were super cute.
So
They were so cute.
I want to come back to the flower sign though, because it does look complicated, and I think that that's one of those that I even was saying to my subscribers, like, y'all, I promise this is not hard, because to look at it and to see all that detail,
Mhm.
that looks overwhelming. So did that overwhelm you when you first saw it? Were you
at
thinking
first,
like,
until I tried once
Yes.
with
Yeah.
the bouncer doing it, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this works.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, at first, yes. But then it turned out fine.
Yeah.
Kathy, I'm not sure who you're talking about.
Lizzie and Aaron, but I don't
They're,
know.
they're another crafters. She might have said something up there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Okay, so we did that one.
Jerry said, "There's my savings. I don't do Starbucks."
Yep. I don't either. I quit, y'all. I quit. But I used to, and I still get tempted by it.
Jerry took the leap of faith, and she joined the other day, and she's super duper excited.
We're
It's
so
exciting.
excited to have
Yes,
you.
So excited to
We're
have you.
excited.
All right, so here's a good one. Have you learned any new skills or tricks since joining?
Oh, a million of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love when you paint it on and then wipe it off with a
Yes.
wet wipe.
Yes.
And it's just gorgeous.
Yes.
And the depth that adds, I've never done that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is-
I've learned lots of new skills.
Yeah, this is another thing that we were talking about earlier, is that the skills that you learn in painting and decoupaging and all of those can be used on so many different things. Like if you wanted to refinish a piece of furniture, a lot of these paint techniques you can use on a piece of furniture. And so,
Absolutely.
We were
It's-
making Christmas ornament gifts 2 Christmases ago, and Wesley wanted to help. So we went to Hobby Lobby and we bought some wooden wreaths.
Mhm.
And I said, I don't want this just to be plain. We're going to do this wipe off thing. He was like, what? Wesley's my husband.
Yeah.
And he's not crafty or artistic. But he wanted to do this.
Yeah.
And so what
Good
we
for
did, they
him.
turned out so cute.
Oh, my
Everybody
word.
loved them. So I used one of your methods on that.
yeah,
I love that.
I love that too. And
And he used it.
that's what I think is great about it. It's not like, and there again, it keeps on giving.
Yes.
You know, you get to use the techniques and the skills that Kayla has taught you over and over and over again.
And honestly, I'm learning new skills as well. In fact, there's a craft coming up that I have to experiment with, because I have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure how to make it happen. And
Ooh,
so
I can't wait.
I can't
I-
wait. I don't know which one she's talking about.
I have some experimentation to do, which is what I do a lot. I mean, this September box, I did a lot of experimenting
She
on,
did.
because I had this look that I wanted to achieve, but I wasn't sure how to achieve it. And so I do a lot of play and a lot of experimenting to figure that out and figure out that look. And so I'm saying all that to say that there's so much more to come. You know what I mean? Like, you think, oh, can there really be that many different techniques? Yes, there really can be that many different techniques. And we're just gonna keep on playing and keep on.
We want to keep it fresh. We want to keep it trendy, you know.
Yes, and so
And making your value worth it.
Absolutely.
What was I just looking at? Somebody said something. Coasters would be a nice craft. That could be something you could do just for the website.
Yes, for sure, we could do that.
I see some of your website things around. It's fun.
Oh,
seeing
for
them
sure.
Yep.
For sure.
around your home.
What do you enjoy most about being a DIY darling?
Just having that outlet, just actually doing it, getting my hands messy.
Yeah.
And coming out with something that's really nice.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that.
Yeah. I think anybody that enjoys crafting or being creative, whatever you want to call it, it does. It fills your cup. It's a release for me. That's how I feel about my graphic design. Sometimes I just want to sit down and do that. You know, I don't want to do all this other stuff. And so I end up doing more graphic design than I do crafting because that's what fills my cup.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but I agree with you.
To say something too, and
I agree with you. It's an outlet that feels good.
Yeah. I think that if you are a creative, that you
crave it.
You crave that.
You crave it.
Yeah, you crave it. You know, I do so much crafting that I feel like I don't crave that because I do it all the
Every
time.
day.
Yeah. But I crave decorating.
Yes.
I crave remodeling.
Yes.
I crave that outlet of creativity. So I think that we all, if we are a creative, you know, those things just, I mean, I can remember times in my life where I just felt I need to make something, you know. And so this just makes it easy because I think that it's hard for a lot of us who are working moms or have been working moms or have been raising kids, and we don't maybe have a craft room or, you know, maybe we're still working full time and we don't have time to go to the store and to get something to make, or what do I make? Or maybe you're, you know, stuck at home. Maybe you can't get out and you want to be creative, but you don't have a way to get the stuff to be creative. Even there's some of you who are in locations that are far away from somewhere where you can get things that are creative. You don't have a Hobby Lobby. You don't have a Michael's near you. And so this is just convenient, delivered right to your door, and then you get to have that outlet that we all crave and desire.
Yes. And we've talked about this, how pretty much everything you need to complete your kit fits in a shoebox. You know, you need brushes, you need glue guns, you need super glue, you need a knife, paint, whatever it is. You know, it doesn't take up a lot of space. So literally once a month, when it's time for the live, you pull your little box out, your DIY decor box, you pull out your shoebox, and you're ready to go.
Right.
That's all you have to do. And that just sounds like heaven to me.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep all your supplies that are needed.
Yes.
Literally in a shoebox is what she's saying.
Yes.
And so you don't have to have a craft room full of stuff.
You don't even have to have a craft room. You can have a kitchen table.
You can have a kitchen
You can have a TV tray.
Yes, with one small box of stuff.
Yes.
And like I've mentioned before, is that yes, you have to supply your paint, but golly, I reuse the same colors a lot.
A lot. She does.
And yes, you're getting a different look, but I mean, I rotate between like less than 10 colors. And so you get those colors and you're good for a while.
Well, and we sell the paint, we sell the brushes, we sell the pouncers, we sell the glue gun, we sell the sander. We try to provide you everything you need to complete your shoebox.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so like she said, if you are somebody that can't get out, or you're somebody that doesn't have access to a store where you can go, I keep looking at this thinking they're on there. They're up here. And you don't have access to a store, you can get it online with us, and $75, you get free shipping on top of that. So we try to make it as easy as we possibly can on you all, because we are passionate about being creative. That's what we love. And so we want to share that with you all and make it as accessible as possible.
Well, Joan, thank you so much
You're welcome.
for allowing us to interview you. And thank you for being a supporter
Yes.
of the Celebration Company and
Does
being a
anybody
part
have a
of
question?
the DIY Darlings.
Just ask that real quick. Does anybody have a question? You're on the fence about this. What would you ask Joan that might help you make your decision?
Right.
One thing I learned in a previous job when I was much younger, whenever I started to feel burned out, if I did something creative, I would be fine.
Yeah.
It would get those juices going. I'd be excited about my work again.
Yes.
And so this is different than that because I'm not in that job, but creativity is good for you.
Yes,
Mhm.
it is.
In many ways.
Absolutely.
And it's important.
it is.
Yes.
And if you're like me, I can't just pick up something and figure out how to make it like Kayla can. I need someone to show me.
Mhm.
So it's perfect. It's
Yeah.
perfect for
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Even if you are one of those people that can figure it out, you can tweak the craft projects
Exactly.
that
Yes.
yes. and make it. And many of you do. I see your pictures. They're
Oh,
beautiful.
yes. Yes.
I look at all those
There are
pictures.
some very creative ladies, and they all do something different.
Which then gives you other ideas.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
To see
Exactly.
everybody's take on their own kit, you know, you then get other, oh man, I wish I'd have thought of that.
Mhm.
You know, I've seen that.
Well, and I think it's really interesting because you're starting with the same things.
Yes.
You know, you're starting with the same bases. And so to see everyone's imagination and how everyone is doing something different, but they all started with the same stuff, you know?
It's interesting.
It is interesting.
It is, and it does show everyone's creativity and give you more ideas of how people have thought outside the box, and like all of that is really fun and interesting.
So get your subscription. The North Pole bundle is no longer free, but you can still order it for half price. So it was a $20 value, and we are selling that now for $10. And when we ship your box, that will be included in it. So keep that in mind. We're excited for you all to get the first DIY Decor box. We are super happy about it, and we just think you all are going to be thrilled too.
Even my husband gets excited when the box comes. So open it. See
I
what
love
it
that.
is. Show me what it is.
Somebody said that their postman's going to be confused when a
Right.
Pimentel box doesn't show up. They're going to be like, "Oh no, your box is lost."
Something happened.
Yeah.
Something has happened. I got lost once.
Did it?
Yes, we know.
Remember that?
Yes,
It went.
it went
yes.
all over the United
From
States.
here to New York
It was yes.
and Boston and
That was
Indiana.
when we had all that shipping mess.
all over, and then to go across this small town that we
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, she lives just a few miles
5
from
minutes
here.
away.
5 minutes away. And it went all the way to New York
Yes. Craziness.
with the correct address.
Yes, it was all correct.
So,
All right, y'all.
y'all,
Well,
this
thank
has been
you.
fun.
Yes,
It's been
thank
fun.
you
I know
so
it's
much.
been different. I know it's been a different format, but we like getting on here. I love getting on here and chatting with y'all.
She does, yes. All right. Well, we'll see you guys very soon. Have a fabulous weekend. Happy Friday. We love y'all, and see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Monday at 10 a.m., y'all, for a special surprise.
Oh, yes.
See you soon.